Hi, I'm Joel Hamilton. We're here at Studio G Brooklyn, and I'm going to be talking about the UAD plugins that I have on my Capture rig when I'm mixing on an analog console. I use a multi-track Pro Tools rig these days, feeding the SSL, and I'm capturing everything that I'm doing at the console from the multi-track rig on a 2-track rig running an Apollo, and I get the added benefit of being able to print through the console software using UAD plugins to affect the final mix's sound. In console, I have the Manley Massive Passive, I have an Oxford EQ, and I have a Millennia EQ. So let's listen to what's coming off the SSL, coming in through console here.
Pause in life's pleasures and count his many tears while we all sup sorrow with the poor. Here's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Hard times come again no more. Oh, it's the sun, sigh of the weary, singing hard times come again no more. Many a day you have lingered round the cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
So that's taking a look at the low end and the high end using the Oxford EQ and the Manley Massive Passive Mastering Edition. So what we're hearing is me isolating frequencies that I like and ones that I don't like, and using the Millennia to boost, in the 8K range, brought some life to the outer edges of the vocal. I found using that times 10 on the low mid band, I found something at around 450 that just warmed everything up. I usually avoid that word, but it really sort of brought some of this shag carpeting back into the room that I imagine in this particular song. And then in the upper mids, I brought back what I was scooping out at 2.7 on the Oxford EQ. So I can use these two plugins in conjunction with each other to really isolate what I love about the tones that are built into the tracks that were delivered to me and the way that they interact. So again, I'm creating shapes across two devices here rather than relying on just one EQ to do it all when we're talking about applying these moves to the entire mix. It's a way to get a shape across a bunch of decisions in a multi-track that add up to maybe a surplus in the upper mids, or the instrumentation adds up to a surplus in the upper mids. And we can just kind of tuck that in with the Oxford and then put air around it with the Millennia. The Millennia being much more neutral, the Oxford being much more surgical. You can get these kind of results just by putting these exact same plugins on the master fader and allowing yourself the space to discover what could be better about your mix.